We are live. Let's just wait for my average one viewer to come in, and then we'll get started. Sorry about the mic quality and the background noise. We're back on the crappy mic, the shotgun mic. Chat, make sure you tell me if any of the audio needs adjusting. Alright, yeah. Okay, we're playing some Black Ops 3 Zombies, so I don't know which map we should start with. We could do a Zombie Chronicles stream, but we could also do like some of the different, more unique maps like Shadows of Evil. I want to give Revelations a go, even though it's not my favorite. We'll probably play the World at War maps. Try out Moon and Origins, even though I never get very far in either, for bad luck's sake. Okay, let's get started. No need to keep anyone waiting. There's barely anyone that's gonna watch anyway. So we'll just start with Shadows of Evil and see where it goes from there. I'm gonna have to skip the cutscene because I'll get fucking copyright striked like last time. Why did they have to start with the weird, like, slutty intro? Couldn't they have done the dirty cop or something instead? Jackie fucking Vincent. That guy. Also, it's really hot in here because I had to turn off the fans for the mic quality to be oh my god. The audio delay is screwing me over. The relatively decent audio, and our air conditioning sucks anyway, so it's like 90 degrees in here.
You were cursed. You must kiss your hand.
Okay.
This can't be happening.
This map was so vibrant and like colorful and just nice looking. It's a pleasant map to look at, it's for sure. I was clicking the wrong buttons. It's been a minute. Get out of the way, Zambi. Keep clicking the wrong buttons. I was playing Outlast, and button layout's a lot different. Ooh, I really don't want to have to restart just because of this bad start. Okay, good, we got it.
Hey, you okay? I get a cold shiver down my spine every time that happens.
I forgot to mute the television. There's gonna be a lot of mic delay. 1 second. There we go. This should offer a more consistent experience.
Wait, is this a key?
You cannot imagine its power. Guard it with
I don't understand why this giant, like, artifact, universe-altering artifact was just in some crate
Is this for guard?
in some alley in the middle of nowhere. The biggest problem with this map is how formulaic it is, or like repetitive, I guess. Once you get down a strategy, it's pretty much the same every time. I also don't feel the need to get a specialist weapon like in a lot of these maps. Like, the wonder weapon is powerful enough, and the specialist weapon is generally harder to get anyway, so that causes issues. I played the Black Ops 4 beta. I was gonna record a review, or I did record a review, but Stanley suggested something to help with the mic audio, and it just ruined it. and so I scrapped the whole review because I didn't feel like it, and you know, there's a ton of other people doing it anyway. I'm not impressed with it, not at all. It's ugly, it doesn't run right, it's overpriced. It's got DLC and microtransactions now, even though like every other game has stopped that. If I want a first-person shooter, I'll probably get Battlefield 5. We'll talk about the Battlefield 5 controversy soon, but they came out with a recent trailer called like the Desolation something, and it looks really good. It really puts COD World War II to shame, especially considering COD World War II's newest trailer, which just sucked big wiener. I'm not used to these controls at all. Why'd I start with the most complicated map, or second most complicated when I'm not even familiar with their controls? I think I enjoy, you know, more unique, less formulaic third-party games. I like Doom. I definitely like the first Outlast. The second one's got good moments, but it's kind of annoying. You know, games like that seem to offer more than a third party, or not third party, like third AAA studio game with all sorts of DLC and stuff. And since I spent like $80 on DLC in this game, I would rather just stick with this game. I remember Activision tried to pull even more DLC bullshit. They put a DLC in that you could only get if you pre-ordered Black Ops 4. So technically, if you wanted to buy the game and all its DLC, it would run you at $200, which is a lot of money and not worth it for this game. But I will admit this, it did hold me over for a long time. This game's lasted. I got my PS4 when Zetsubo just came out, so that was like earlier 2016, and ever since then Black Ops 3's provided the most entertainment, I guess. So I don't think it's terrible value for your money, but you know, they're really gonna have to do a lot for Black Ops 4 to be the same. We're trying to find the last zombie. Hello? I hear him, but I don't see him. You know, for all the times that zombies despawn in this game, you'd think that one would. And maybe spawn a little closer. Might as well get a free gobblegum, right? Okay, so I want to get all the rituals done at like round 4. So we'll get this first one done, and then we'll open up, I don't know, whichever one has double tap, and then we'll go from there. So we'll open up this area, and if we have enough money, and we'll do the ritual. And then next round we'll go over there. So that's the game plan. I like how this gun's more powerful, instead of being a direct reskin like the C96 from Origins. I want to make some Outlast videos, like a playthrough. It's just a fun game to play through. It's not the most scary thing, but not much scares me because I'm a big masculine man. But it's still fun nonetheless. And there's definitely points of discomfort and creepiness. Especially when the chase scenes, they really get your blood pumping. The music's very effective. But I mainly been playing through the second one because I was saving the first one for a YouTube playthrough. The second one's got problems, I gotta be honest. It looks nice in terms of graphics, especially for an indie developer. But, like, it's so filled with trial and error and just annoying crap like that it really just is unappealing. It drags on and on. I'd rather have a shorter game with more more tightly knit content like Outlast 1 than a longer, more stretched out version. It's so dark you can't see anything. There's this whole level where you get like crucified and then you rip your hands off and you get down and you don't have your camera and you've got a bloody screen and it's literally pitch black, like no exaggeration, pitch black. And so you're kind of forced to deal with that the entire level, and you have to go around this stupid maze of a mountain and you have to avoid these dumbass hillbillies. It's another thing, the hillbillies just aren't scary. They're hillbillies. They're just weirdos. I swear if this guy slams me, I'm gonna get pissed. I put a new filter on my shotgun mic, so at least it might sound a little better. It sounds a lot better to me. Who knows? YouTube will probably screw it up like it always does. But alright, I'm gonna not get the nuke. I'm gonna go ahead and try and open the next area. It doesn't look like I have enough money. I don't know where all my money went. Yeah, I don't even have enough money to... Oh wait, I actually do. Sometimes these grapple things don't load in, and it's super annoying. This time it did, which is good. But a lot of the times I play, it won't. And then you have to waste an afterlife and a round to get it done. Man, this map takes ages to learn. You have to watch like an eternity worth of YouTube videos, tutorials to figure it out. It's a little over the top, Treyarch, for a disc map. Should have been DLC. Rise and Drag should probably have been disc map. Shield piece. Okay, it looks like we're not gonna get much else done. Here, actually, I'm gonna go get a gumball before I kill these dudes.
Wandering hands.
Okay, let's see what we get. I want the sword flight one. It was green, but it was stock option. Not what I wanted. Let's see if we get it this time. Come on, sword flight. Nope. In plain sight? I'll take it. In case we get into a pickle during this next couple rounds. All the guns are really good in this game. Like I was playing Black Ops 1. The game is so hard because I'm used to the guns actually being able to do something. Like the only guns in Black Ops 1 that do jack shit if you get them on the wall is the MP40. And it still runs out of ammo really quick, and it's still not the best thing. Like look at this. This is just destroying them. I think Black Ops 3 is definitely the best COD Zombies. Speaking of COD Zombies and ranking them, DLC for World War II, like the trailer came out yesterday, and it was like the most bland, boring crap I've ever seen, and the most uninteresting thing possible. Just absolute garbage. But like the multiplayer is reusing assets from Zombies. There's this one blimp map, and the blimp has like no animations. It's just kind of sitting there. And then there's this like mining area map, which looks super boring too. And then the war map has a bunch of zombies assets in it. You got like the Tesla gun and the Healy thing, and yeah, like a doctor with a Stroud coat on, injecting people on the table. It just looks shit. And the new Battlefield trailer really took a dookie all over it. But of course, people find a way to ruin it, because Battlefield's getting all sorts of controversy because, oh no, woman. I hate seeing the argument that Battlefield 5 is supposed to be like historically accurate. I don't think it ever was. Like the Battlefield series ever was particularly accurate. Ah, fuck, I messed up the jump. Damn it. We're gonna have to do this another out after lesson. Yep. That sucks ass.
Back to my old
Oh
self.
well.
Everything's still as messed up as it was before.
Did I not get the shield part from the first area? I should probably go do that. Like, look at this lighting. This is the kind of stuff that Black Ops 4 lacks. It's just nice looking. The lighting is terrible in the Black Ops 4, which is weird because this game has such good lighting. Ooh, that's a lot of lag coming out of that district. It's quite unfortunate to see, you know, Treyarch dip, because Treyarch, in my opinion at least, have made pretty solid games the whole time, at least up until now. That's quite unfortunate, if you ask me. Quite unfortunate indeed. But so people are complaining about Woman in Battlefield 1, saying it's social justice warrior garbage. Since when is putting more customization options propaganda? Like, I do think it's stupid they put like women on the posters. That seems pretty pandering, but I don't think the purpose is to try and claim women had equal, you know, effect in World War II. I watched this video, it was like, this is offensive to the veterans, but somehow doing like a battle simulator game that makes fun out of terrible war and destruction and death isn't offensive to said veterans. You know, it's a flawed logic that you can only get from gamers.
I don't even know if I want to go near it.
Where are these zombies? That lag is new. I didn't experience that before. This game is like 160 gigabytes with all of its DLC. It's pretty sad how much DLC is in this game, to be honest. Oh, I didn't build the shield? Should have built the shield while I was over there. I'll go and do that. See, there's a lot to do in this map, you can just kind of forget.
So, Mr. Scary Voice, how do we stop them?
See, stamina is pointless because you can slide around like a complete imbecile. Uh-oh. Okay, so I was watching this video and it was Dr. Disrespect, which is that dude who wears the wig, and he's kind of popular on Twitch or whatever, and before Ninja came along at least. Plays a lot of PUBG, and last I heard of him he was cheating on his wife or something. But the point being, he was reacting to the Battlefield 5 trailer I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, is pretty good. And he just spouts all this shit because he's got such an ego, because he made some maps in Advanced Warfare So he thinks he has like an artist or designer's point of view, because he made that solar map from Advanced Warfare. It's just not impressive. You made a mediocre map in a terrible game. Congratulations. And he's like, there's too much like visuals. There's too much art in this. Like, I think they should have toned the artist back a lot. You know, from a designer's perspective. Me and my good friends at Sledgehammer Games, you know, we saw that, like, you know, we knew our limits. You know what I'm saying? And he's basically berating the games, the Battlefield 5 trailers, because they look too nice. Like, the graphics are too good, and he's calling it visual clutter. Because apparently having decent 2018 graphics is a bad thing now. And only terrible, muddy 2010 engine graphics are acceptable in Call of Duty. Or in gaming in general. Like, there's no that's flawed logic too. Visual clutter, I can somewhat agree sometimes in some cases, but the maps are so much more expansive and, like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Immersive. Like, it's hard to judge and compare to a game with maps that are the size of, like, 2 houses. And they have 10 players in it. They can't even do 12 players anymore. It's 10 players now. It's why?
Is this gonna be worth the effort it takes to carry around?
Whoa! Up! I'm gonna kill myself. That was pointless. There's the problem with Shadows of Evil for you. Alright, what should we play next? I'd say Nocturne Toten. We'll play next. Nocturne Toten. Night of the Living Dead. Water. Alright. Nocturne Toten. It's definitely not like the original Noct. It's got like no sphere factor. The original Noct is pretty spooky, but this one is pretty lame. But it also lets you have more gameplay variety because the guns are good. It's got a wonder weapon. I forgot what wonder weapon I think it's the Wonder Waff, maybe? But it's also got perks. It's interesting, that's for sure. But I think all or both of the Nocturne Toten remakes failed to recapture it. Also, they couldn't even put Nazi zombies. Christ almighty, modern day PC crap. They had to overlay it with this terrible Call of Duty font. See, now there's a Wonder Fizz machine upstairs. So you can get pretty much any of the perks you want. They take like 10 years to spawn in. They kept the terrible spawns from World at War. Which is unfortunate indeed. Hello? I wish someone was viewing, so I had someone in chat to talk to. I'm very lonely if you haven't noticed. I've noticed they added a ton of sounds in the Chronicle maps that aren't in the other maps. Like, there's a sound where they like hit those big bass things with when you regenerate your health enough. But that's definitely not there in the the normal game. They also make all sorts of gargling, sucking noises when you kill them sometimes, which I don't recognize from the rest of the game. This is a $30 DLC pack. That's a lot. Looking back on it, I don't know if it was worth it. But, you know, what's done is done. Can't really change it now. Here they are. Delicious. Ba-da-dum-ba. I think this is the only Lundell map that's used that classic round change music. We'll get the box after this room. Something's different about the M1911 in this game. It's a bit too futuristic for my liking. It just doesn't look like it, and it definitely doesn't feel like it. They were so lazy, they didn't add recoil, like, animations or anything. Look at this. That was without touching the joystick, so that's how much recoil you get. I never understood the stigma that pistols are weak. Like, a Colt is 45 ACP, which I'm pretty sure is a pretty decent sized bullet. At least give a 9mm of some type. Colt would be I'd like to see a zombie game that's a lot like this, but, you know, all guns serve their purpose. You should start out with a little shank or something. I feel like a Colt should be the kind of gun that gets 1 or 2 shot headshots. That'd be kind of cool to see. Come on. Come on. There we go. There's one more. There he is. Get in. Man, World at War knifing was really bad. Even when they're at the, like, outside the windows, they wouldn't even get them in for you to knife them. And if they were inside the windows, they'd swipe you like 5 times in the time it took you to knife them. It's definitely not what I wanted, but I will do, I guess. Well, we can buy another one, so why not? Yeah, I think this map lost like all of its soul. Black Ops 3. Yeah, it's not the Wonderwaff, it's the Thunder Gun. I got 2 bad guns. What a disappointment. Shiva's super lame. Kind of a cool name though. I don't know, things are kind of boring right now. Who knows? Whoa. Black Ops 4 may be really good, but the only zombie map that really excites me is Blood of the Dead, which is a remake. Titanic map looks intriguing, and the other one just looks weird and bad, but who knows. Hey, our bad luck pays off, because now we got good luck. I'm probably just gonna buy a Cuda and go upstairs and get some perks. It's probably the plan we'll go with. Ow. Gator and Pack-a-Punch is pretty cool, actually. It's called like Dragon's Breath or something like that. And it just blows them up. Nice. Nice headshots. All the shotguns are really good in this game. Why are they bringing the Brecci back in Black Ops 4? It was definitely no doubt in the trailer for the 9 and Titanic map. Whoa, that's no good. Knowing me, I'm probably gonna die before I can actually use the thunder gun. So that's fun to look forward to. I might just get the nuke because I'm really impatient with these spawns. Like, look at this guy. Hurry the fuck up. He's still back there. Hello? Should probably watch my back. Black Ops 3 zombies are pretty quick once they're inside. I don't know, I'd probably say this one's more fun than the original, but it's not a great remake. Or remaster, it doesn't really capture the original. Hooray, politically correct. It doesn't really bother me that much, like I'm not pissed that they don't have swastikas plastered everywhere. But it's just kind of unnecessary. Like, they're part of history, get over it. Pretty sure the swastika is like a sign of peace or something. Except the Nazis messed that up. Ugh, more bad luck. I don't think I've ever used this gun in this game. Like, literally, I don't think I've ever actually used it. It's just trash. Let's see who's next. Ooh, that was spooky. There he is. Okay, things are starting to get a bit spicy. Probably gonna buy a Cuda. I remember when the Thunder Gun came out in Revelations, the animations weren't finished. Like the wall run animations didn't exist. Look how weird the running animation is. Look how you jiggle it around, despite it looking like a huge heavy thing. Watch this running animation. Oh doggy, that looks real natural. Kaboo. It's also less satisfying than the original by far. It looks smaller too. The OG one from Black Ops 1 had all sorts of, it just looked bigger and girthier, and it had like more power behind it. It felt, might just be the animations. But you can barely see the smoke effects in this game. There's kind of a crudeness to the original that's lost on all this super HD graphics, even though it's still running on a last-gen engine. Oh yeah, might as well get Gobblegum. In plain sight, always a nice one to have. Why did they put a locust in here for 5,000? The fuck's the point of that? Who's gonna buy that? At least put the Dracon in there, like a good gun. Locust is mediocre at best. Not very practical. I think the only bad sniper in the game, like actually bad, is the SVU. It's just so slow. Maybe for camping, but it also has a slow reload. But I feel every gun serves its purpose in this game, except for the XM53 and the LCAR-9. But I also feel like that detracts from the experience because, like, you know, when you have less bad guns, what's the point of hitting the box? Like, if all the guns perform the same, might as well just buy a gun from the wall and keep it. There you are. That wasn't even the last one? Oh my god. He was the last one? Okay, this guy's the last one. There we go. Excellent. very good. Got some crazy round change music, dog. Hello? Oh, there he is. Hey, there we go. In the comments, if any of you play Black Ops 3, what weapon attachments do you generally use on your assault rifles? I can't really choose. And is extended barrel any good in zombies for a gun like an assault rifle? Like for an SMG it's not bad. And also laser sight. I just want to know what attachments you guys use. 'Cause I'm kind of all over the place with those. Okay. A nice minigun for the zombies. That's always nice. Hello? Where is you? Oh. Didn't even get a minigun him. Let's see what our first perk is. I want to get the original 4. Maybe minus quick revive. I don't think I'll get quick revive. So when we die, we can move on to the next map. Let's see what the next perk is. We want speed cola. Yeah, I just said I don't want quick revive. So we'll skip out. Watch how boring these explosions are in Black Ops 4. Like in World at War, they're pretty big and just a little fireball and a fart. That's all you get in Black Ops 3. Alright, one more. Dead shot. Nah. Whoa! Whoa, that was close. Spooky. Why is the moon so big? Why? That's historical inaccuracies. I'm gonna boycott the game. Probably gonna get a KN. It's definitely better than this CUDA. Hello? Oh, there they are. Maybe Black Ops 4 will have better split screen support than Black Ops 3. It's got worse everything else though, so I don't really expect it to be. But the split screen support on this game is so poor. Like the quality is so bad. Uh-oh. We're down to the thunder gun. Yikes. We're in for the long run, boys. Alright, can I manage it? Yeah, we got it. Watch me like turn my thunder gun in for this. Okay, good. I'm not completely retarded. Excellent. I gotta get Juggernaut for sure. And double tap wouldn't hurt either. Like World War II Zombies got rid of a lot of the crutch perks. Like it didn't get rid of double tap, but it got rid of Juggernaut, which is a big crutch perk. But what's the point of removing crutch perks if you don't have any other perks to replace them, the whole idea was to free up space so you could have more freedom in the perks you choose. But when you only have like 4 useful perks, what's the point in the first place? It's those kind of things that tick me off in the World War II zombie world. Oh my god. That would have been a travesty. Round 7. This is like the slowest round 7 since Shadows of Evil, which was the last map. But still. Hello. What the why are you so slow? Please hurry. Let's watch him trot over to this side. Where is he gonna be? Let's find out. Place your votes. You're going all the way over there. Why? Okay, we finally ended it. That's good. Despacito. Ah, memes. What was that? Oh, look. A nice arm. Oh no. It sounds like all the barrels are exploding. You know, this is where the chat would come in handy. They would tell me stuff to talk about when no one's watching. Zero. Ah! Alright, let's see what we can get from that perk machine thing. Juggernaut? Oh boy, oh boy. Widow's Line, I'll take it. It's a good substitute for Juggernaut for now. Next. I'll see. Juggernaut, nice. Now, I do want double tap. So that's the last one we're gonna get. Nothing else, just double tap. Yeah, it's not speed cola. We gotta get double tap to make these guns worth something. Our last stream didn't go so well. Mafia 3, I got copyright striked for Mafia 3's like intro music, you know, like the menu music. Maybe credit your songs, game developers. And of course, it wasn't just a you know, like a copyright. Of course, it didn't have to just be demonetization. It was a fucking block worldwide. I don't know why I went through the effort of fixing it, because that stream was terrible. We were playing terrible games. First we played Fallout 4, which is just AIDS. And then we played Mafia 3, which is just cutscene simulator. It's a lot of cutscenes, but they're not that interesting. And the gameplay is incredibly uninteresting. You know, I'll take that back. The cutscenes are pretty interesting. If you could hear what they were saying. Ah. which we could not due to our setup. At least we had a fun time creating the custom character in Fallout 4. You know what I'm saying? We named him Fuckface. It was beautiful. Hello? There they are. It's the zombies. Slice. Die. Oh no! Oh yeah, I forgot the widow's wine knife does that. Oh man, out of ammo again. That's rather unfortunate. I want to see if we can start training since we got this thunder gun. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna go get our last perk and some. Let's get our last perks first. Oh lol. No. It's not what I freaking wanted. Come on. Come on, you know you want it. The frick, man. Family-friendly censure. My mouth has a seizure every time I try and say something because of the delay. Oh, there they are. Oof. I think I prefer recording videos and editing them a bit. At least I can give some illusion of, you know, humor. We're very unfunny people. And also, at some point during every single Advanced Warfare playthrough, Stanley ends up jerking off the microphone. So it helps to edit that out most of the time. You know, stuff like that. Let's see what we get now. And it's Speed Cola for the 5th time in a row. It's only round 10. Jeez. Am I the only one who forgets to use my monkeys or gobble gums every time I need them? Need to use them. I feel like that's just a me thing. My stupidity. Why are they spawning upstairs? I've been downstairs the entire time. Alright, after that map, I think we're gonna end the stream. Or this map, I mean. I gotta sleep. Expert aim. Oh. See, I don't want to spend another $100 on a game purely zombies, like a wave-based zombies mode. Speaking of zombie games, I really hope The Last of Us 2 is good. Something tells me it won't be that great. And no, it's not because the lesbian kiss. Degenerates. And we're out of ammo again. Gee, thanks. paying for it. Oh! Whoa! The thunder gun does this weird thing where if you click it fast, it has a huge delay between shots, but it still will shoot your second shot, even if you didn't want it to, which is a design flaw. Let's see, please be double tap, please. Come on. Wasting all my ammo because I don't have double tap. That one classic gobblegum where you get all your ammo back instead of points is super OP. But at least it's a classic, so everyone can use it. It breaks like every gun in Chronicles. Ah! You just know they're gonna put some super unbalanced gobblegum-esque system in BO4, which will be a problem. Not to mention supply drops and their shit-ass multiplayer. Insta-kill! Excellent. Almost as nice as insta-kill double points and death machine, but not quite. Okay, let's see if we can finally get double tap. Come on, boys, pray with me. Hallelujah. 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 I'm probably gonna die immediately. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's so much better. Oh no! It's not really. Oh, jeez. We're gonna run and we're gonna run quick. Oh, doggy. Ugh. Widow's Wine is pretty OP if you ask me. But good thing no one asks me anything, because no one cares for my opinions. Especially since I don't upload Fortnite. Thanks, YouTube algorithm. Now I can never grow my channel. Oof. Stanley's got this PC and it's like 3 decades old. And he keeps trying to keep it alive, but it's definitely dying. Like trying to run half his Steam games, like crashes it. Things aren't looking good for your PC, Stanley. Sorry to state the facts. Oh no, it's ugly camo. It's a zombie! Who would I guess? I cannot believe it. Hallelujah. 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 You guys heard of like the 300 pedophile ring in the Pennsylvania Catholic Church? Yikes.
You want to be part of a priest molestation cult?
Oh man, you gotta put it outside. Oh, I actually got it. Nice. Excellent. And it's gone. Oh, another. I just wasted 2 to get that one. Great logic. A thunder gun coming in clutch. Man, Widow's Wine kind of does a little too much for you. is mine! Gimme! Now that they patched it so that the thunder gun gives you drops, it's extra OP. Oof. Ah! Oof. I gotta get that gobble gum that, like, regenerates the ammo. Let me search the gobble gum machines. No. See if we can get anything better in the box. Nope. Hallelujah! 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 So I was watching this compilation of you know, cops getting owned or whatever. You know, just people trying to be jackasses to cops and stating them hard law facts. And you know, sometimes the cops are being dickheads too, but the funniest videos are the ones where the people try and be like the people that outsmart the cops in terms of laws, and they're just retarded. There's this one dude and he's in the car and he's driving, and then the guy pulls him over and he's like, "Officer, what's your name?" And the guy's like, "Lieutenant whatever." And then he says, "Okay, Lieutenant, what's your first name?" And then he says, "My first name isn't relevant." And then he says, "Well, then my name isn't relevant. And then he says, "Are you investigating me?" And he says, "Yes, you were going 75 on a 50. You were speeding." And then he says, "Is speeding against the law?" And then he says, "Yes, it is." And then he goes, I wasn't driving, I was traveling. And traveling without a license is not a crime." And then the guy says, and then he's like, "Can you prove that I was driving?" And he's like, "Yes, you were driving." He's like, "Can you prove I'm driving?" And then he says, "Yes." And then he says, "No." And then the cop gets pissed and takes the window and like yanks it off. They don't even bash with a baton. It's an older dude too. And he like takes the window and he just rips it off and it shatters, and the guy's like, "Oh Lord." And then he's like, "I did not give consent. This is not my consent. Assault. And then it gets tased in the nipples or whatever, and it ends. It's pretty good. And then there's another one where there's these potheads and their kids in a car, and this cop comes in and he's being pretty calm and he's like, "Sir, I smell weed in the car." And the guy's like, "I come in peace." And then he says, "You know, there's crime afoot." He literally says that because that's how you talk pothead, I guess, when you're a cop. So he tells him that he feels there's crime afoot. And so then the guy's like, you've done no crimes. I've never seen crimes." And then, you know, it goes on for a while. And then the guy starts reaching through his window to unlock the car to open the door. And the dude starts screaming. He's like, "Help! Help! Help!" And the kids are joining in too. And the wife's like, "Are you assaulting him?" And then he's like, "I don't get my consent." And the wife's like, "You have to have his consent." And then the cop's like, "No, I don't." And then, you know, eventually they get the door open. And then he starts trying to get him again. And then he starts screaming again, and the wife's screaming about, you know, he has to have his consent to be arrested or whatever. And then the guy starts screaming. He's like, "Call the police! Call the police!" Even though he's being arrested by the police. It's a genius video. I love it. But it's also scary that these are the kind of people driving around you. And I'm out of ammo gun. Oh, I'm out of ammo and everything. That's no good. This might be the end, boys. I gotta get ammo. There was no choice but to buy that door. Ah! Oh, death machine coming in clutch. Oh yeah. If you're interested in either of the videos I mentioned, like the Dr. Disrespect one or that one, or the Battlefield trailer, I'll probably put them in the link, like the description, if I ever remember to do so. Hallelujah. 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 Ah! Now this is some extreme math. Hallelujah. 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 No. I don't want that gun. Ooh, spooky thunder. Huh. Hallelujah. So since I'm not going to be playing Battle or Black Ops 4, there's a good chance I won't be playing Battlefield 5 just because I kind of suck at Battlefield games. I'm gonna move on to bigger and better games. One of my friends gave me Just Cause 3, and it's pretty fun. You know, it's not exactly high art, but it's definitely entertaining. So, you know, there's plenty of content that can happen without playing COD. Hallelujah. 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 Ah! Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I don't know why I'm singing now. It's probably my autism. Whoa. Now where? I ran out of things to ramble about. Thought I'd die sooner. Since I got this thunder gun though, things seem to be pretty stable. Alright, let's see if we can get that gobble gum that gives the ammo. Cause that would be mighty helpful. Nope. Ah. Oh, these are some spooky zombies. Yeah, since I opened the staircase, my training spot is completely ruined. Ah! Things are getting pretty spicy once again. Hallelujah. The problem with this game is how goddamn repetitive it is. Like you just run in a circle for eternity. I'm kind of pissed off that they're doing a new story in Black Ops 4. The story looks stupid and the old one's gotten so interesting. The main thing that would get me to get Black Ops 4 is if there's 2 zombie maps for DLC. One for the premise story and one for the new story. Hallelujah. 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 Hey, that's what we're looking for. OP Gobblegum. Yeah. Hallelujah. They be coming in, boys. You know, this map translates to Night of the Living Dead, and that's a classic movie by my boy George Romero. Rest in peace. But his movies are pretty good. I just discovered Day of the Dead, which is about like this zombie who becomes kind of like a pet. Like he learns not to bite, and he learns to care, and then some dickhead shoots his master. And so he gets really pissed off, and then he shoots the dickhead in the spine, and then the dickhead's like paralyzed, and he sits there and gets pulled apart by the zombies. But god damn, is there so much disgusting gore in that movie. This part where this dude's head gets pulled off, and his shrieks get so scarily high pitched, which is apparently realistic because of your vocal cords. But then the dude who made all those gore effects ended up directing the Night of the Living Dead remake. And it's like one of the tamest zombie movies around because the MPAA wouldn't let, you know, like any gore happen. Like the dude's known as the Godfather of gore or something like that. But I think a little gore goes a long way, actually. So much more in zombies stuff is a bit, I don't know. It's nice to see a change, I guess. I say as I'm playing a game where you just shoot countless zombies' faces off. Well, there's some high-res footsteps. 21, we're not doing bad. Cue this meme of the retard kid saying 21. 21. Haha, meme.
Despacito meme. Dancing alien meme.
Duke. I don't remember the name of the meme. Oh, doggy. We might die here, boys. Oh, we're out of our widow's wine. Oof. Oof. Uh-oh. There's a widow's wine we need over there. There's one. Ha! And there it goes. Well, oh, we can pop this boy. Very nice. Oh lordy, oh lordy, oh no! Now let's check how long this stream has been going for. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na na na. Alright, let's see the time in here. We've been streaming for about 41 minutes. I'm pretty tired. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. We'll probably have another stream or a video coming out soon. I gotta stop procrastinating and edit the Advanced Warfare video. But I'll see you boyos in the next one. Generic outro. Da na 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 na. Cue the eerie rape. I don't know what's wrong with me.